Oh, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Fish Academy. Your humble friend Kufre Ibarra, from the founder of First Fish Academy. Guess where we are today? Today happens to be the day 12 in the month of November 2024, and we are in Kaduna. Oh, Kaduna, Nagode, Kaduna people. All right, on the 24th day in the month of August, we're actually here to do a groundbreaking for this project that is right behind me. A 50,000 capacity super ultra modern fish farm. Don't play. All right, a lot of people think that it's not going to be possible, but see it. When we started, we tried excavating. It was very hard, but this is where we've gotten a project to in less than 2 months. All right, regardless of the economic challenges in the country, we did not allow that to weigh us down. Regardless of the fact that the price of materials have tripled. All right, prices of material has doubled, prices of cement have doubled, prices of rod have doubled, prices of wood logs have doubled. We did not actually allow that to disturb us. Regardless of the fact that prices of chippings, prices of sand have doubled, we did not actually allow that to disturb us. All right, this is the 50,000 super ultra modern fish farm I talked to you about that we are going to set up in Kaduna State, and I'm actually impressed with what is going on right here. And I want to tell you that not just that myself, being the CEO, is excited of what is going on here, my client is also happy with the level of work that we have done so far. So if you're not thinking of how to feed the over 200 million Nigerians, then you are not thinking of how to make money. All right, so right here in the north, the Northerners have been feeding a lot of people across the nation, and then they have been doing it maybe in the aspect of crops and maybe animal in terms of cow and goats and maybe some few other animals. So this time around, they said no, we cannot just be giving the Southerners or giving people cow and goats to eat. We have to start growing fish to also, since they have passion for farming. All right, let's see how we can also be giving our fish to the rest of Nigerians to eat. So today, my client did well to bring this ultra modern fish farm to the northern part of Nigeria, Kaduna, and he did not just bring it, he contacted us, believing that, which he believes that we are the best in the industry when it comes to fish farm setup and when it comes to ultra modern fish farm setup and management. He contacted us and he tell us, Fish Academy, I want people to do this. I've been watching your videos. I've seen the project you did in this place. I've seen the one in Anambra. I've seen the one in Ghana. I've seen the one in Imo State. I've seen the one in Enugu. I've seen the one in Abia State. I've seen the one you did in so places. I want you to do the same for me here in Kaduna. And he contracted us, he mobilized us, and we came. I want to tell you that my client that mobilized me for this project have never seen me before. He has never set his eyes on me before. Most of my clients, they don't even see me physically. They only do what? They mobilize us, we go to site, we deliver. At times we see some of them, at times we don't see some of them. Like this one, I believe one day I'm going to see you. Am I not going to see you, sir? I know I will see you. All right, so it's a 50,000 capacity super ultra modern fish farm. Here is the grow out section. We are going to set up the production section by my right, where we are going to be doing the fish production, fish breeding, feed production, and every other production. We're also going to set up the processing section with the processing plant, where we are going to be processing fish. All right, so because for fish, if you don't eat it fresh, you eat it dry. All right, and this area, this weather, the northern weather, imagine that you do a little bit of drying and then you bring your fish outside, you set it in this atmospheric condition, which is very, very hot. As I am here now, I am drying. All right, so imagine that you dry your fish a little, you bring it out. It means that you don't even need much energy, because the solar energy, the sun energy, the heat energy, everything is here in the north. All right, to further dry your fish to how it's supposed to dry. So that is one thing that my client here is going to enjoy better than how those other people have been doing it there in the south. So we're also going to do set up we are going to also build the farmhouse. All right, behind the cameraman. All right, is going to be the farmhouse. All right, so but which we are going to kickstart immediately, before it will be very difficult for us to you saw how we managed to dig, to excavate, to raise this. Imagine now that Harmattan has come up, the sun is high, there is also breeze, everything here is now dry. All right, so we are going to kickstart that immediately. All right, to see how we can bring them up and then conclude them before the end of the year. If you are my client watching me, because we have other projects going on in other places. We have an ongoing project in Benin City. We have an ongoing project in Delta State. We have an ongoing project right here in Kaduna. We have an ongoing project right there in Ghana. Please, this is not time for you to delay. Prices of fish, people that are into the fish farming industry are still making it, especially if you do it big. The other time somebody told me that, oh, I said start small. This time around, please, don't start small again, especially if you are talking about fish farming. Don't ever start small. Big business, big capital bring about big profit. For example, if someone grows 10 fish and he makes 1,000 naira from 10 from each of the fish, it means that the person will make like 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira, if you take the money that you're going to use in paying your staff, the money for everything, you see that at the end of the day you don't make profit. But for someone that stock about 100,000 fish, 50,000 fish, and make the same 1,000 naira from each of the fish, which you will even make more than 1,000 naira from each of the fish. If you multiply 50,000 times 1,000, you know that is huge amount of money. So for those of you that are watching me that are outside the country, which if you should bring your money and then exchange it to our 1,700 naira that is now or more, all right, you know that you have enough money to do whatever project you need to do here in Nigeria. You stand a better chance of doing a good project. Don't sit back and say, oh, I cannot do this in my country. Nigeria, the population of Nigeria is growing. Over 200 million people. The people here are hungry. Regardless of the fact that they are hungry, that there is no food, I tell you, my brother, my sister, they are still eating. They are still spending the money on food. So please come back and invest in agriculture. A lot of people are doing this. You know, my number is always displayed on the screen, just as you have seen below this video. Please, if you want to do something like this, do it to take advantage of the economic situation in the country and then stand tall. That is what a lot of people are doing right now. A lot of people are staying hungry over there in US. A lot of people are staying hungry over there in UK just to ensure that this is done in Nigeria. And I tell you, when they bring in that money here, they make enough money. Let me shock you. Let me bust your bubble. The fact is that when you do this here, you can actually export you can actually export your fish down to wherever you are. 80 grams of fish, someone sent to me the other time, 80 grams of fish in UK is about 3 pounds. 3 pounds is about close to 8,000 naira for just 80 grams, not up to 1,000 grams, which is 1 kg. All right, so imagine that you do something like that and then you process it and then export it out. It means that you become a millionaire both in Nigeria and over there in UK. You can buy any house, you can do anything you want to do. So please invest in agriculture, invest in fish farming. In the fish farm sector, Fish Academy is there. Now go there. Thank you very much. See you next time. All right, I will bring you another video as we take this project to another level.